Hey folks, how's it going? This is Tyler with Digital Uptrend. I saw your post on Upwork. You provided your URL, so I went ahead and made this free video analysis for you. In this, I'm kind of gonna go over your site as I'm going over, just tell you what I see from an SEO standpoint. Use some third-party tools to look at the back end and see what's going on with the site here. It looks like you guys do a bunch of or have a bunch of work for music and sound and like some pictures. I believe your portfolio page had a bunch of your work on it. First things first though, I want to take you over to digitaluptrend.com. We're not a flight-by-night company. We're not a freelancer you're going to have trouble getting in contact with or having to question if we actually know what we're talking about. We definitely do. We provide solutions for local and e-commerce SEO. We also do web design. And if you get a second, you can check out our website here. Not only do we have the years of experience, but we actually have the results to back up everything we're saying here of our clients. So with that being said, if you get a second, go ahead and check us out. And let's jump back to your site here. I love the pictures. They're beautiful, right? They're really clean. Rainier, my brother was in Seattle, so I'm very familiar with that beer, though. So that was cool to see. It looks like you guys do a bunch of design for different companies. I think I saw some Taco Bell ones. Obviously the Rainier beer here, excuse me. Something I do notice though on some of these, like this covers up the menu quite a bit. If you're just looking at this without it being a black banner up here for this one, you don't really see, especially on some of these slides here, you don't really see the menu. Like it's hard to see there. A lot better there. That's good. These are really good, by the way. You know, maybe not all of them. It's actually not terrible, but maybe we could do something to really make this stand out instead. Something we also suggest always with new sites, if you have a phone number, we do suggest putting it up here on the menu and making it a clickable link, simply because when it's just better conversion and someone can reach out if they're on mobile. Sorry about that pause there. I had a wicked sneeze. Right, moving on. Let's go ahead and look something else straight off the bat. Right up here, your site's not an HTTPS, meaning it's not secure, it's just HTTP. A lot of the times, Chrome will flag this and say, are you sure you want to continue? You definitely don't want to turn people away with this up here, right? People that aren't super familiar could just instantly think like, oh, well, my data's at risk if I go here, etc. So, something we may want to look at, definitely possibly getting an SSL license to get that S up there, but let's see. Let's go check out your URLs, basically. I'm just going through each page here. Looks like we're having a little slow loading on some of these, and this is desktop, so I imagine mobile's a little bit worse in most cases. Come on. There we go. Okay. But overall, it does seem like you guys have a lot of content on here. The site seems a little slow. There's not, or you have pictures and proof of work, I should say. And oh, okay, these are all videos. All right. But there's not a lot of content, right? There's not a bunch of paragraphs to be able to rank for keywords, and I think that's kind of where you guys are lacking, is having some information and some paragraphs with, you know, H1 tags, supporting content, supporting keywords on the same page to really rank for keywords that you want to be capturing some organic traffic for. So real quick, I'll just jump over to this third-party tool called Ahrefs. It kind of gives me a look into your back end of your site. So you guys do have a domain rating of 20. You have 22 backlinks, 13 referring domains. You rank for 113 keywords. Majority of them are Pico Sound or something to do with your brand, so that's really good that you guys are number one for all these. Definitely a plus. But, you know, we want to go after keywords also that aren't your name brand, right? Most people, I mean, if they know your name brand, they're just searching that into Google and going straight to your site. We want to capture people that are looking for services that you do, but are searching different things. So like custom music editing or custom video editing or whatever specific keywords that we can find that actually have search that pertain to your business. So audio post mix, sound design, multilingual projects, etc. Go through and really go after some keywords, do some keyword research, find good volume keywords with low keyword difficulty. So we're able to go after what I call low-hanging fruit. I know you guys said you were open to possibly getting a new site, so I'll go into that a little bit, but first I want to check out your page speed. You're at 20 mobile, and your desktop's actually slower than your mobile. That's the first I've ever seen that, honestly. We do want the mobile to be good. We want all of them to be good. Google is switching to a mobile indexing first basis, and the majority of search is done on mobile nowadays, and that's only trending upwards. So it's very important that we fix this. I think a bunch of the videos and large pictures are really slowing down the site. We just want to make sure that these are compressed as much as possible. Maybe get rid of some of the videos. I'm not sure yet. We'd have to really dive a little bit deeper. But this is something you definitely want to get fixed. Just to show you, talk about our initial audit here, what we would do if you were to come on board. In the first 30 days, we go through and make that keyword list I was talking about, going after keywords that are relevant to your business, that have low keyword difficulty and good search volume. This is just an example. This is actually one of our clients' keyword lists. But we do this. We create about 50 to 75 keywords. And then the most important part is we then take these keywords and we assign a main keyword to every individual page of your website. And so this does a couple things. One, it makes sure that you don't have multiple pages trying to rank for the same keyword. That's keyword cannibalization. It's a flag in Google's eyes. And also you're competing against yourself. So it's better to optimize a single page for a specific keyword with supporting content to build authority for that singular page versus, having that keyword on 10 different pages of your site thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to rank for this word. It's on every page I have on my site. Google doesn't like that. They really they go by page basis to really, give out page authority. So if you really hyper-focus a single keyword and put supporting content, long tail keywords within that, it really helps Google identify like, hey, this page is for this, keyword, and then you start building page authority. So if we do this throughout your site and we do it on 15 different pages for 15 different main keywords, you're going to have a bunch of page authority for all these individual pages. So what we can do then essentially is just interlink a lot of these pages and pass that authority around to your site as a whole. So achieve basically the goal of what people try to do when they try to put keywords on every different thing. They think, oh, I'll have to rank for this because I'm on a bunch of pages for it on my own website, when in reality you really need to hyper-focus each individual page. This also gives you a roadmap for the future, right? You should really know, after we get this done, you'll know from now on, like, hey, this page needs to have this kind of content on it because the main keyword is this. We need to put supporting content on this page. The whole goal of this page is to rank for this main keyword here. So it really gives you an idea and plan, just like a map of, hey, this is what we need to do. And get going on it. After that, we do a 100-point audit inspection. This is all done manually, and this is all done in-house. None of our work is done out-of-house. It's all done in. We don't outsource any type of work. We go through here. You can see it's a 100-point checkpoint. We'll go from the top to the bottom here. We look at your robot text, your site map, your privacy policy page, your terms of service, the URL, and how it's categorized and structured. Because it doesn't matter. We need to make sure the pages that are getting indexed are getting indexed, and those that shouldn't are not. Correct any URL or errors with Search Console. If you don't have Search Console, we set it up and set up analytics and set up your goals for you. We do a schema markup optimization, and then also any plugins you have, we optimize. And then as far as Google GMB, that's not you guys. It's for local businesses only. So page speed optimization, this would be a huge thing for you guys, making sure that we get that number turned around. Like I said, you're at a 20 mobile and a 10 desktop. Those are really bad. We just need to get that, optimize it quite a bit to get those numbers turned around, make sure it's mobile friendly. And then also we fix your H1s, your H2s, your meta description. I'm just going to pull this tool up here. This is Screaming Frog. I can tell that you guys have no meta description on any of your pages. That's a really bad, you really want to make sure we do have unique meta description for each individual page. This is something we do for you. And then also just looking at your H1s, it does look like we could fix this. So like music, you can imagine how many people are searching the word music into Google who aren't necessarily looking for Pico Sound and designing or editing music, etc. So we need to hone these in, find some keywords that actually make a little bit more niche, that have good relevant search. But overall, like there's a lot of optimization to do, and this is something we do all in the first 30 days. I'd love to talk to you guys more about this, honestly, because I think maybe the best route would be to get a new site. The initial work or that initial audit of the 30 days, the first month, it's usually looking around like $1,500 to get everything structurally set up. So that'd be your keyword list, your keyword map, this entire audit. And what this process does is make sure you're just structurally set up for SEO. You know what keywords you need to go after now. You have a plan and a roadmap of every single page that you need to push content for and rank for those specific keywords. And then the ongoing would be, less per month. But we'd be doing outreach, anchor text ratio, going after some good, relevant, referring domains, and on-page optimization, off-page optimization, all that. But just to kind of get back to what I was saying, it's going to be about $1,500 for the first initial month. We provide brand new websites, fully redesigned, completely SEO structured, with the keyword list, with the keyword map, with all of this already set up for $3,000. So I know it's double what our initial audit would be, but if it's something you're already looking at and have worries of that this site isn't exactly what you want, because there's just no content on the site right now. You guys have like videos and stuff, which is good, but you guys need some paragraphs, you need some actual H1s and stuff like that to really get the ball rolling. So if a new site is somewhat of the direction you were looking, I would recommend just getting the new site from us, because it does come with everything I just went over. We do already make sure the page speed is fully optimized when we make the site. We go through and get the keyword list. We do the keyword map for you. All this is already set up. Your analytics, your console, and basically as soon as it's done, it's ready to go. Like, we can push immediately. And you have a brand new, beautiful looking site, fully optimized, fully functional, mobile friendly site. For close to the cost it's gonna be for just the initial audit of this site here. So, we're fine to do either one, obviously. I would recommend the new site if that's something you're leaning in. And again, we'd have to get the HTTPS going. But yeah, I'd love to answer any questions you guys have. Sorry, I've kind of drug on a little bit here. If you have any questions, just reach out. I'm going to be sending this to you on Upwork, and you guys can message me there. You could email me at tyler@digitaluptrend.com. Hope you guys have a great weekend.